Hi, Pat Sullivan here from Sullivan Hardware and Garden. It's Turkey Fest time once again. I tell you what, one of the things that got Turkey Fest going is trash can turkey. Now, I try to explain it to you on the radio many times, but you know what? I think in this case, we're going to show you how it happens and show you how it works, kind of a step-by-step, so you can do trash can turkey at home yourself. Now, it's a lot of fun. It's a little different. Now, here's what I would recommend. First year, don't make this the primary turkey. You don't need that kind of stress in your life. So what we're going to do, if you're not used to doing it, make this kind of the secondary turkey. That way, if you screw it up, no harm, all right? And you don't get in trouble by your wife. So here's what we need. 40 pounds of charcoal. We need a 20-pound turkey. We need some tin foil, a couple bricks, a 20-gallon trash can. Now, this is very important. The trash can can't be plastic, all right? It's got to be a metal trash can. And we're going to do this out in the backyard. You don't want to do it around a fence. You don't want to do it next to the house. You got to be kind of safety conscious here. But once we get this thing going, it's really a kind of a fun thing. It's a conversation piece. If you live in a really nice neighborhood, your neighbors will think you're kind of trashy, which is kind of fun as well. All right, now let's get started here. As you can see, what I've done, I've driven a rod into the ground. This happens to be a 3/8 solid rod, 1/2 inch, 5/16. We're not picky. You can use that. I've got a couple bricks here. I've covered them in tin foil. What that does, that keeps the bird on a really cold day. If you have a cold Thanksgiving, you want to keep the rear end of the bird off the ground so that cold doesn't transfer up. So we put the couple bricks down alongside the rod. I've spread tin foil out along the ground, obviously, to keep the bird kind of clean. You know, we are going to eat the thing, right? All right, so we've got that. Now, I also, before I put the tin foil down, I made sure the ground was really level. Because obviously when this can goes down, our trash can goes down on top, we want that kind of to seal. But right now, we're ready for the turkey. All right, so here's what we got. And we're gonna set this turkey, whoa. This is about a 20-pound turkey. And remember, we're gonna cook this thing in about 2 hours. So we want the turkey on this rod just the way, pretend like the head was there, okay? It's not. All right, so we're gonna slide the turkey down over the rod. Painful, I know. So that's what this thing looks like. Now, no charcoal goes inside the can. Once the bird is on here, we're just going to take the can and we're going to set it down over the top of the turkey. Now, as far as seasoning, here's an important point. No oils, anything like that. Remember, we're cooking this turkey so fast, if you put oil on this thing, it'll burst into flames. No kidding. So a little salt and pepper, that's all you need. No oil. All right, we got the can. We're going to set the can down over it. Make sure the turkey's dead. All right, he's in there. We're ready to go. Now we're ready for some fire. We're ready to get started here with the charcoal. What I got here, this is a Weber chimney starter. This is a great way to start the charcoal. You just load the charcoal into the can. Underneath here, you just put a few sheets of newspaper, light this thing, and the chimney effect that you get will start the charcoal without any kind of accelerants, any charcoal starting fluid, which is really a great thing because that'll kind of protect our bird on the inside. So you can kind of see I got a couple of them started here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start adding this to the can. We're going to put one layer over the top of the can, and then we're going to pile the rest around the base. That's our started charcoal. Then we'll start adding the rest of the 40 pounds to the bird. I think the first one I'm going to dump right on the top here. So I just want one layer of charcoal on the top of the can, and then I'm going to start dumping right around the base, dumping these hot coals around the base of the can. Just kind of spread them out kind of evenly. Usually 2 or 3 cans of coals is enough to get one of these things burning. They get pretty hot. Here we go. Now, like I say, kind of one layer over the top. I use this to kind of spread it out. Take the rest of my 40 pounds of charcoal. I'll kind of feed it on there kind of slowly over the next few minutes. A little bit on top, but like I say, just one layer on top. Gonna spread some around the base here. All right, so I'll let this get going, and then I'll continue to add coals to this until all of the entire bag, 40 pounds, is on the can. All right, so here it is. It's ready to go, the all-star of Turkey Fest. Of course, Turkey Fest the Saturday before Thanksgiving at Sullivan Hardware and Garden. And of course, we have all the components to make your own trash can turkey right in your own backyard. It really is. It kind of makes a cool event for you. You stand around, the hot can on a cold November day, maybe a cold beer, I'll have a little more class, maybe a glass of wine. You stand around with your friends, and the beauty of it is your neighbors look out their windows and they think you're insane standing around a trash can. So we'll see you back here in 2 hours, and we're going to show you what it looks like. All right, well, it's been 2 hours, so here's what you have to do. We're ready for the big reveal. First of all, you're going to be grabbing hold of a can that's probably 800 or 1,000 degrees, so you need some good gloves. You need a shovel, and what I'm going to do is going to pull the coals back, and then I will lift the can off, and then I'm going to have my handy dandy thermometer ready. We're going to make sure the turkey's cooked to at least 165 degrees so we don't have raw meat before I take it off. All right, here we go. The big moment, 2 hours, 20-pound turkey. Hope the gloves hold up. Here we go. Ah, look at that. Is that not beautiful? All right, before we move this thing though, safety first. We got to make sure that this thing is at least 165 degrees. Ah, perfect, right over 165 degrees. This thing is ready to go. Golden brown. Usually this is where your entire family applauds. They carry you off into the house as a hero of the day. All right, so there you have it. It's trash can turkey. If you want to see this done live, of course, at our 71st and Keystone store at all the Sullivan Hardwares, Turkey Fest is every year Saturday before Thanksgiving. And of course, if you can't make it out here, make sure you listen to our broadcast on WIBC 93.1. You'll hear all the action right here from Turkey Fest. We hope to see you out there.